Coming up, if you're looking to automate business processes, you probably already have all the tools you need to build new apps without custom code in Office 365. Today, I'll show you how to use PowerApps to gather SharePoint list data on mobile devices, Microsoft Flow in the Data Gateway to bring cloud data to on-premises SQL, and Power BI to build dashboards that you can easily embed in SharePoint. Earlier this year, we announced the integration of SharePoint with PowerApps and Flow. Mobile SharePoint users can now get a great experience too. We know teams use SharePoint lists to gather and coordinate mission-critical activities. Let me walk you through a scenario. I need to build a secret shopper app so Contoso clothing staff can track buyer behavior in stores all over the world. We gather the data here, and we can build the app directly from SharePoint in just a few clicks. And I'm going to name it. Behind the scenes, PowerApps has already started the process of building a basic three-screen application with a place that I can deploy it mobily, giving users a chance to browse data, view data, and edit data. So I'm going to build a home screen for my app. Now, I've already preloaded a few images from the gallery to create the home screen. And you'll see I can add navigation buttons to add interactivity wherever I need it in the application. And here I can choose to navigate to a section like that. Finally, I can name the app Secret Shopper and create a custom icon for the splash screen. We'll grab the icon there, and let's pick a different color, and save it. Now, when I save it, I'm publishing it immediately to my enterprise. There's no need to separately register the app in the online stores for Android, iOS, and Windows. We've made the experience of publishing and consuming applications on your smartphone as seamless as possible. So let's take a look at my iPhone. Inside PowerApps, users can browse the full list of available applications and choose to pin it directly to their home screen. Once it's on the home screen, all they need to do is click the icon to launch the application. And as they work with the application over time, they'll automatically get updates when they publish new versions. And we've brought the same experience to the browser. You can get the same app experience you would get on a smartphone directly from inside your team site. So inside my Power App, I can add data as simply as I could anywhere else in the interface. And when I save the application data, all the changes I make in real time are pushed right back to my SharePoint list. Behind the scenes, PowerApps uses Microsoft Flow to automate the steps that we want the app to take. Here, I create a new flow to send a custom notice and get a manager's approval before new records are added to the data warehouse. With one click, without writing code, I can build the process that I need for this automation. How this works is, the Data Gateway runs in a virtual machine that encrypts the connections between my on-premises data sources and PowerApps, Power BI, and Microsoft Flow. Now, let's go back to the flow I just started earlier. We can see I'm picking up inside of SharePoint Online when a new item is created, I'm going to send an approval email. But I want to add the extra step of being able to write that data directly back to my on-premises data warehouse through the Data Gateway. When I choose to browse the actions that are made available to me inside Flow, I can see the dozens of data sources for online and on-premises data that I can interact with directly inside Flow. And I can also search for this by name. We're going to insert a row inside of SQL Server. And there's my action defined without writing any code. Now, to save time, I've already configured some of the steps inside my flow. When I take a look at the insert row action we built before, I've grabbed some of the columns from my SharePoint list online to allow Flow to be able to push them back through the Data Gateway into my on-premises SQL data warehouse. All of this data on-premises we can bring together and visualize with Power BI. Now here, we're connecting through the Data Gateway to the same data that I set up with PowerApps and moved around with Flow. I can grab this information, and to make it more useful to the team site that's working with the data in the first place, add it directly to inside SharePoint. So I can create a new page using the modern page design. And I'm going to add the Power BI web part directly to this page. I'm going to paste the link to the report here. And once I save that, users are going to be able to interact with the report directly the same ways that they would have done inside of native Power BI. And as I click on different elements here, you can see that the report will dynamically filter to show me just the reports entered by the given user. And coming in 2017, you'll be able to add Power BI web parts to your on-premises farms too. We're really excited about letting you build great business apps and bring them directly to the team sites and mobile devices where your teams live and work. You can learn more about all the ways you can add business applications to SharePoint today at the link below. Thanks for watching.